at the protest.
Yeah.
So my son would be considered in the trenches, right?
Yeah.
Right. He volunteers himself.
Mm-hmm.
There's a term that's going around
Mm-hmm.
with people that do that, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
seeing the terms getting coined, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I heard the term, it struck something with me. It was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we're looking at people that do things like that, people that are active in the community, we always wonder if what they're doing is genuine.
Mm-hmm.
We always, when we look at the conscious person, anybody that's in the conscious community, it's not really fair to them. Because at the end of the day, everybody's a human being, right? People make mistakes, you know what I mean? They have their pleasures and their pros and their cons, right?
Yes.
But when we look at these people, we expect them to virtually be perfect, right?
Yeah.
So you guys know that my son is under the microscope at this point. He's under a lot of scrutiny at this point.
I didn't know.
Right?
I didn't know. No.
Yeah, he's under scrutiny.
Oh wow.
My son, and I'm just sidebar. People expect people in the conscious community not to live luxurious. So it's a thing in the conscious community, like as if you have to be a peddler. You have to appear to be poor. Your heart has to be that pure if there's a thing, right? So what I'm referring to is my son with the nice cars and something. I think he got a pin. He lives in a high-rise building, whatever, right? Allegedly. But he gets ridiculed for that. Yeah. Nonetheless, that's just a side note. I don't know your opinion. You can chime in on that.
Yeah, like,
right?
Right, so yeah.
No, but there's something I want to just side note to that, right?
Okay, all right, okay.
There's a thing in the conscious community in which they call people in my son's shoes, they call them ambulance chasers. That's a heavy term.
Heavy term.
And when I heard that term,
Al Sharpton.
Okay. So so I'm gonna wrap it up so you just jump in.
Okay.
So ambulance chasers. So basically what they're trying to say is people that do that, they're basically looking for the next check. They're kind of like they're finessing it, and they're getting all these government grants, what have you, whoop de woo, and these exemptions and whoop de woo and tax breaks and what have you, right? They're receiving grants and all these things.
Yeah, what? I mean, all right. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
All right. So I like what you said earlier about watching people's pockets. Right. And
talk.
And you know, it's like, you see whose pockets we be watching. We quick to watch black people pockets. We don't watch white people pockets, though. Brett Favre can rape the state of Mississippi. But you talking about my son? Come on, y'all. For real. Like
you said, who did you say could rape the state of Mississippi? Who said that? Who you said?
Favre.
Brett Favre. And what is that in reference to?
So he was found a part of a they took millions of dollars of money meant for welfare recipients, gave it to Brett Favre to build a volleyball stadium at his daughter's college. And it was a part of another group that basically stole like $70 million, basically from money that was supposed to go to programs for poor people. We don't care about that.
Okay. No, definitely.
My son is the biggest. We're really? Come on, y'all. And the understanding that our tax dollars go into government-funded programs. It's our tax dollars, which means you could write up a grant too and get some money to do something good for the community. Why is that a bad thing? It's our money. Let's go get it. What idea do you have to do something? Not sit on social media and bicker and criticize and point fingers. Let's actually do something. The money's there. We have elected officials who have made a way for us to access money that's there. If my son's figured it out, why is he the bad guy? It's there. White people do it all the time. You're not mad at them. And his is legal. Brett Favre stole, allegedly.
I like that. I didn't want to cut. I didn't want to
you
cut you
gotta,
mid
you
mid
gotta say that
sentence, but I was gonna
alleged.
hit you. I was
You
gonna
gotta say
save you. I
that
was gonna hit you with the allegedly after.
allegedly.
Facts. So this is all allegedly. The whole Brett
Right. You
Favre
mean?
guys. It's allegedly.
Alleged. I'm saying,
All right.
why we not worried about him? Why is it? You see
That's
this
a
thing
fact
in
though. Black
Mississippi?
people known for that.
Our people, black people, in Mississippi, our people in Mississippi is getting messed over by the white man.